A new direct flight from Asheville will soon be a reality for passengers traveling Allegiant Air. News 13's Victoria Dunkle joins us live from the Asheville Regional Airport this morning, where we're getting exclusive information. Vic?
That's right. It's a very big morning because not only are we going to be finding out about a new destination for folks who want to travel to and from the mountains, we're also going to get that announcement live on our newscast this morning. You have to stay with us all morning long, but I'm going to do my best detective work here because I got Lou Blywes here, and you are the executive director here at the airport. Now, I know Allegiant has sworn you to secrecy, but I have to ask, can you tell us what this destination is going to be?
I cannot, Victoria.
Oh, well, can you give us a hint? Look what's behind us here. We've got gummy fish. What's that have to do with it?
Well, you know, Allegiant likes to fly to tourist destinations.
This is true.
So it's just another one of their flights that will be joining us at the Asheville Regional Airport.
You mentioned another one. They currently have 3 nonstop flights that leave Asheville Regional Airport. Tell us the destinations are already covered so we can eliminate a few possibilities, right off the bat.
Correct. They started with Sanford, Orlando, Florida, then added Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And now, just recently, I believe your last time here was for St. Pete, Tampa area.
You believe that was the day we were talking about pie. Now, there's no secret code word this time, or at least he hasn't told me yet. I'm working on it for you. Can you tell me this? You did say they're about leisure travel. We've got gummy fish here. Are we talking like a great destination to go maybe deep sea fishing?
It's a possibility.
All right, so that's a possibility. I see flip-flops, so it might be someplace where there might be a little bit of sand involved and some oranges. Listen, this is too deep for me to get into in just this little bit of time I have right now. I'm going to keep digging. I'm going to find out and see if we can uncover more clues as to where this is going. But again, I promise you'll get the exclusive information this morning live on News 13. Reporting live at Asheville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.
We just got this in about 3 minutes ago. News 13's Victoria Dunkle joins us live from the Asheville Regional Airport. Allegiant Air is coming, leaving Asheville with a new flight, huh?
That's right. Punta Gorda, we've just got the breaking information. This is going to be service starting October 30th. Fares as low as $69.99 one way. So, Vic, we've got this breaking news. What are folks at the airport saying? You're there live with the airport director. Pretty exciting.
It is very exciting. In fact, Lou Blywes and I are actually unfurling this. They just said it was Fort Myers, Punta Gorda. So this is where we're going next with Allegiant. Lou, what does this mean for the folks who are living up here?
Means additional nonstop service to Florida. It's our 4th city in Florida. Allegiant now actually has more nonstops out of Asheville than any other of our major carriers. So this is real exciting for us.
Okay,
growth opportunities.
Let's talk serious here. When can I get on a flight?
November 2nd is when the service is going to start. Nonstop on a Saturday. It'll be twice a week through, hopefully year round.
This is great. Now, you said this will be 4 nonstop flights. Now, Allegiant really is known for leisure destinations here. We actually have a turtle up here. You did a pretty good job of giving us some clues as we look at this. What is the response? Obviously, they're bringing their 4th flight here, but what's the response been? Is there a real draw for travelers to be able to have this kind of convenience?
Absolutely. Asheville's been Florida's best connection. So it's wonderful to be able to have that nonstop connection both directions between Florida and here and Western North Carolina down to Florida.
So it's not just about us getting out of the mountains. It's about bringing a lot of new folks up here to the mountains. Big tourism boost.
Absolutely.
So this is a major economic move for the airport as well. What kind of dollars are we talking here potentially?
Well, we've recently done an economics impact study, and for each 50-seat airplane that flies into Asheville, we roughly see $43,000 impact on Western North Carolina. So Allegiant uses 166 passenger airplane, so we're looking at the $80,000 to $90,000 each time that plane comes in.
That's not bad. Twice a week?
Yes.
I think we could handle that.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, there you have it. First and here, exclusive on News 13 this morning. The new flight getting ready to take off from Asheville Regional Airport will get you to Fort Myers, Punta Gorda through Allegiant, nonstop starting in November. Coming up, we're going to have more about what this means to the community and a few more things that you can expect if you stop by the airport today. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.
About 10 minutes ago, you saw the exclusive announcement about the new flight to Punta Gorda, Fort Myers, coming to Asheville.
Let's go back out live now to News 13's Victoria Dunkle, who is indeed at the airport. Vic?
Yes, indeed. I am at the airport where Allegiant just took the lead in the number of flights offered by an airline, nonstop destinations to specific cities. In this case, they're all in Florida, and the latest one is Punta Gorda, Fort Myers. And Lou Blywes is the executive director. We were talking about what this really means. So Allegiant just surpassed the other carriers here by 1 flight, But it's a pretty decent flight.
It is. To have nonstop service for our customers of Western North Carolina is great. No one wants to change planes, but a lot of times that's what we have to do. So nonstop service is expected and wanted.
Definitely. And as we take a look at some of the video of the flights that are already pretty decent successes here right now for Allegiant, I mean, they seem to have hit the jackpot coming here to Asheville. They know people want that service. What are some of the things that people can expect? How is this flight going to work? Tell me, like, you know, when can I start booking?
You can start booking this flight beginning of August. Service starts November 2nd, as previously mentioned. And we're just real excited about it. It's going to start serving Saturdays and Wednesdays, or Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Depending on how you like to look at things.
Absolutely. And so we're just real excited to have 4 nonstop cities out of Asheville with Allegiant.
And you were talking about the economic impact. It stands to really make a mark here in beyond just people walking through the doors here at the airport, because they go out the doors here at the airport and really check out a beautiful area here. So we're going to be bringing up some Florida folks here for some visits, don't you think?
Absolutely. Florida is a large destination for Asheville for those tourists. So we'd love to showcase the mountains in Western North Carolina and show them what we have. So we're real excited to bring another destination here from Florida. All
right, and coming up in our next half hour, we're going to tell you a little bit more of a reason why you may want to check out this newest flight from Allegiant, leaving nonstop flight to Punta Gorda, Florida, Fort Myers market there. That is going to be a bit of a bargain on the initial end of those ticket prices. We'll tell you all about that in our next half hour. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.
45 minutes ago, we broke the news that the new Allegiant nonstop flight from Asheville will go to Punta Gorda, Florida.
News 13's Victoria Dunkle has the scoop now on the ticket deal for the first flights. And Vic, we're hearing about $70 each way. Is that right?
That's right. It's a $69.99 ticket one way. But there's a catch there, and it's an interesting one because we're talking to Lou Blewas, and you were talking about how Allegiant really has committed to being a major resource for travelers out of Asheville. They now have more nonstop flights than any other carrier you have right now, right?
That's correct.
So how's this introductory offer work?
Basically, they do most of their booking online, and it's introductory, like you said, $69.99. Get those fares fast because they will not last long. But average fares on Allegiant run usually around the $100 one-way range.
That's not bad.
Not at all.
Let's see here. Now we're talking about Punta Gorda, Fort Myers is the new one that just came out. Big announcement today. Then that joins Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, and of course Clearwater, St. Petersburg. Lots of leisure destinations. Is that really what the big draw is for travelers out of Asheville?
It is. Not only that, but we've got a lot of people from Florida who are second-home residents here in Western North Carolina, so it brings them up here nonstop.
This is fantastic. And actually, you're going to have a big celebration here later this morning.
We are.
And get more feedback from the folks who are going to be able to start booking those tickets soon. All you have to do is go to WLOS.com, click on our news links. We've got a link to the site to tell you all about that and how long this special deal lasts. And we've named our turtle Gordy because he's a part of the Punta Gorda announcement that you heard here live and exclusive on News 13 this morning. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.
All right, another news this morning, a series of explosions rocks a Florida gas plant overnight.
As Devin Dwyer reports, the plant was evacuated, but so far everyone is accounted for. Not sure that we have Brian right now. He may be talking to somebody else as we checked in.
It may be that case. So we'll get back with Brian in just a few moments. But we can go out to Victoria Dunkle, who's been live this morning at the airport with all of this news and finding out what flyers are thinking.
Yeah, it's certainly been spreading there, the news, Vic.
It really has. I mean, we were able to break that news exclusively here on News 13 this morning at about 5:20, and in just a little more than an hour's time, the word is getting out. We have already named our buddy here. The turtle is Gordy after Punta Gorda, of course, Fort Myers. This is actually the fourth destination for Allegiant out of Asheville Regional. It takes it to the #1 slot for nonstop flight destinations out of this area. And you know what? Travelers really do like the idea of the nonstop options.
That is great. We can just all get on the plane together and make a quick trip down there and have a wonderful time.
Well, other flyers that I talked to said they really like the idea of not having to go and connect on another flight. It keeps things simple. There's not so much question about which gate we have to go and meet at, meeting the next flight on time. All of that hassle is removed because you get on board here and you get off the plane and your destination's right there waiting for you. Now, interestingly enough, Allegiant has 4 Florida destinations, and now we cover all of them starting in November, on November 2nd, when that flight will first take off. There are some introductory deals that are going on, including about a $70 one-way ticket for the first few flights. We have all the details for you at WLOS.com. Click on news links and you'll get all set. Live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.